Hello everyone, welcome to potentially our last most improved Coromon video for the new update that should be live for PC and Switch any day now, possibly tomorrow, possibly in a month. But for those of you who are new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump into some improved Coromon. The first Coromon we'll talk about today is Yuca Claw, who was kind of underwhelming pre-update, but since having the Pistostone and really great coverage has become an absolute monster. One of my favorite Coromon to use in 6v6 and 3v3, top of our 6v6 tier list, also top of our 3v3 tier list as well. Typically you'll see the Pistostone. You have the option of running Humidifier on this set, or for the rest if you want to tank one hit. You're typically going to run 60 HP, 60 attack with Splatter, Stone Fist, Head Crash, and P-Punch. You're mostly going to click Splatter and Head Crash though, because Head Crash does a lot of damage. If you don't have an answer for this on your 6v6 or 3v3 team, you're going to have a bad time. If you're using it, you're again mostly clicking Head Crash, and as you can see in some of the videos we've been showing here, absolute monster. Going from the main branch to the update, Yuca Claw did not see any changes in his total stats, so most of the improvements going to come from the form of Pistostone and item, and I do believe its move pool was increased a little bit, but mainly that Pistostone. Banded Head Crashes are just hard to deal with, and for those who do switch into it, like for example Volbrute, will not want to take a Splatter. Really great mon, try it out and let us know what you think in the comments. Next up is Pergast, who is a very interesting Coromon and has become surprisingly effective because of that flexibility. A lot of sets you're going to be running have Pistostone, but it can also run Revitalizer as well if you want to get some recovery. Typically you're going to run max attack, especially with the Pistostone set, and then invest in either defense, special defense, or speed, depending on what your team needs. It also got a new trait in Kindred Soul, which is going to match the HP of the opponent on the field, so that prevents you from having to invest in HP and added bulk. If you decide to run the Pistostone set, we recommend Lacerate, Crunch, Poison Chomp, and Phantom Spike as your attacking moves. These 4 moves hit the majority of the meta for super effective damage or high damage, especially coming off the Pistostone. Base 185 attack isn't the highest, but again, investing in that with the Pistostone makes it a pretty decent wall breaker and damage dealer as well, and ghost typing is solid as well. Depending on if you invest in defense or special defense, that will determine on who you try to come in on, and overall it's a really fun mon to use, so if you want a fun ghost type with some flexibility to plug some holes on your team, definitely try out Pergast. Oh, I forgot to mention, Pergast also saw 0 total stat changes going from the main branch to the update, so just items and a new trait made this thing really good. Everyone's favorite chonky mon, Chonk Toad, is on our list today, mainly because of its Maka Stone set, which has Splash, Quicksand, Bubble Blower, and Flying Kick. With the trait Toxic Skin, Chonk Toad is very quickly finding its own niche as a physical wall for things like Chiraptor and Yuca Claw as well. In this case, we're running Toxic Skin because there's a 30% chance that contact moves will poison the target, and that will lower the attacking stat of those Coromon who get poisoned. As you can see here, the set that we're recommending has 60 potential points in HP, 60 in defense, and this goes a long way to making Chonk Toad even chonkier, and with Splash giving out a set 50 damage points per attack, it's a okay damage dealer. It's more of just a utility mon with some decent moves on it, but Quicksand, Bubble Blower, Splash, and Flying Kick with Toxic Skin has proved to be a very effective bulky water for most teams, and if you're looking for an answer to Yuca Claw or Chiraptor or other physical attackers, definitely give Chonk Toad a try. We're also happy to announce that Chonk Toad has seen 4 total stat changes going from the main branch to the update. You got an additional 4 points in special attack, so be careful switching in to those Bubble Blowers. Skeletops made our list for most improved. Barely, like it's improved, but it's just so outclassed by Chiraptor and Malivite and other mons that you might not use it a whole lot. But if you want an alternative to those mons and you want something with maybe better coverage, stay tuned to learn more about Skeletops. Like many of the other mons on our list, Skeletops did not receive any total stat changes going from the main branch to the update, but can run a Pista set that is pretty solid and has Head Crash, which is always awesome. With max HP, max attack, the Pistostone, and Parched Jaws, Poison Chomp, Crunch, and Head Crash, really decent coverage here on a mon that has base 260 attack, so although in jest I'm joking that it might be outclassed, still a solid sand type that has some wall breaking potential and gives you a surprise factor with the really awesome design. If we're going based off design, top 10 S tier Coromon. We're also recommending the Scrapper trait, which means this Coromon doesn't mind physical attacks and reduces their damage by 25%, so overall not too bad, and help complement Skeletops' base 166 defense. I thought that was higher. Overall though, not a bad bulky Pistostone user, and all my jesting aside, is a Coromon that is worth trying out. If you're potentially like me and saw the Skeletops set and thought, not impressed, you can run Scarbone instead with max HP, max defense, and Scrapper++. You would probably run this with the Revitalizer Gem and Sand Skewers, Reconstruct, Poison Chomp, and Crunch. This set gives you reliable recovery and a decent, I'd say decent physical wall that allows you to run hazards as well because you don't need Maka Stone. So something to consider if you like the idea of Skeletops but want more of a defensive mon, try Scarbone. The last Coromon on our list is Tin Shell, aka Baby Crab, and it's an absolute demon with Coward++, Revitalizer Gem, Splash, Reconstruct, Sand Skewers, and Sand Drill. I'm not even going to put up video footage of this mon because it is so, for me, traumatizing. But look at this set, it's an absolute monster. Look at the definition of Coward++ and try it out. Once you do try it out or see it, come back to this video, leave a comment, and let me know how you dealt with it. Because first time I saw this set, blew me away. And I don't want to ruin that for any of you. So thank you all for watching today. A really short and sweet most improved today. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time, hopefully for an update video on the new beta that's coming out. Alright, bye everyone.